What's good, YouTube? It's Brazy Plays back with another episode of our NBA 2K26 My Team series. And today we actually have a rare W by 2K, and I didn't see any post about this, so I want to make a video covering it. So 2K actually went and kind of listened to the community and upgraded the season 2 mode completion rewards such as Sidney Moncrief, Mitch Richmond, Wes Unseld, Hondo, and Elton Brand. So basically, all these cards were awful before. Um, it doesn't. I mean, they're still not as good as the first season. But Elton Brand, for instance, who now becomes probably the best option as a 6'9" small forward, who I think originally had like a 53 ball. They put it up to an 81. He's also got 87 speed, 90 interior, 90 rebounding, 85 perimeter. He's got a low 72 steal, but that's not a huge deal, I don't think. But yeah, this card, I think this is the card to get. This is as close to the Jack Sigma of last season as we're probably going to get. But out of the other cards, I know Sidney Moncrief, I think he had a 50 something three ball, and they upgraded that all the way to a 76. So a 6'4" point guard. Three ball's still not like extremely high, but depending on his release, could be a decent card. I still don't think he'd be the one I'd go after. They also, from my understanding, upgraded Hondo's speed. I think he was at a 75-ish, and now he's up to an 84. So not extremely fast for a shooting guard, but still a lot better because his stats, other than that, he's a really good card. You got the 91 three ball, 91 mid range, uh, 80 driving dunk, and then decent defensive stats, 92 perimeter, which is really good. Um, but yeah, overall that makes Hondo a usable card, something that's worth it. I didn't see anything about Wes Unseld if they upgraded him. They did because he did not have an 83 ball. He's still a 6'7" power forward slash center, so I don't know if he's really usable even with the upgrades. I would say Elton Brand should be your first person to go after. But 87 speed, I mean, still not a bad card. I don't think, I think him and Moncrief would be the last two I would get from my recommendations. I think they also, Mitch Richmond was by far the best option. He's got a 96 three ball. I don't remember his stats before, but I think they possibly upgraded something, either maybe a speed or um, I don't know if they upgraded maybe his driving dunk or something. I don't know for sure if they upgraded him, but he was the best option before. Still a good option. He's just, he's a 6'5" shooting guard, so not great at this point in the game. But as Elton Brand, before we were just going to pick the legend badges each time, but I think with our first mode completion, we will actually take Elton Brand for that. Um, Other than that, they also added an evolution. We touched on that in the last video. They had an evolution to Robert Ory, the season 2 domination reward. I've not got that, but I'm probably a game or two away. I don't think it makes him a pink diamond, but it does give him +2/3, +6 interior, +4 pass, +5 defensive consistency, +7 pass accuracy, perimeter defense +7, +3 steal, and +5 help defense IQ. So that'll make him, he was kind of lacking in the defensive stats, so that'll make him a little more usable. He's a 6'10 small forward slash power forward, so decent option. And with those upgrades, might be a little more playable. But that's the main stuff we wanted to touch. They also did drop a locker code. Let me see if it's in the. I don't think it's actually in here yet, but it is basically. I'll type it in if anything. I'll cut to that real quick. Alright, so here is the locker code. It's MT-chills-wild-gems. So I've already entered it, but it basically gives you a free pack. They also released one for a banner if you're interested in that one. You can get that one as well. But I don't even know if I'm going to take the time to type it in. So it looks like you get one Chills or Wild Gems player, a Chills Festival event card, and 3 items. Includes a chance of pulling a second player from the Wild Gems, Gems of the Game, or Series 1's collections. So we're going to go ahead and rip this, open it up. Hopefully we can get maybe like at least an amethyst or above. So we do not get a shake, so I'm assuming that means we got a Wild Gems card. So I mean, nothing crazy, but that's a Emerald Wild Gems that we can possibly use in one of the future Wild Gems exchanges. We also get a normal pumpkin, so we didn't get anything crazy, but you never know, you might end up getting something decent. But yeah, the big thing we want to touch on was the upgrades to the mode completion cards or the season 2 rewards, because now um, I've been working towards completing breakout, and so far we have 4 breakout exchange pieces. And so if we get 6 more, we will be able to pick our first reward. And originally, like we talked about, I was going to go with the legend badges, but now I will probably get Elton Brand first, and then I'll debate. After Elton Brand, for me personally, I don't know if I'll get anybody else. I'll consider Hondo. Mitch Richmond just doesn't really fit a need. Sidney Moncrief is still not a great option. Wes Unseld's is undersized. So Elton Brand will be the card we for sure pick up. We'll consider Hondo, but honestly, I'll probably only get 2. I might do Gauntlet to get a third, but if we do, one of those for sure will be legend badges and maybe 2. But I will for sure get Elton Brand with my first one, I think. But we'll make a video on that when we get to that point. But yeah, I mean, definitely, hopefully you haven't locked in for legend badges or the 50k MT. I I like that 2K did this. I wish they would have did it earlier in the season, because some people definitely probably did this already. And, you kind of got screwed if you wanted this card now that it's upgraded. But, if you haven't and you kind of waited to see, I would recommend, you know, maybe grabbing Elton Brand. And if depending on your team, you miss Mitch Richmond is not a bad card. I got a free or an unsellable Bradley Beal, so I would rather take the legend badges. I mean, Mitch Richmond might be a little bit better than Bradley Beal, but it's close to the same size, so it's not a huge difference for me. Hondo, like I said, I'll might see if there's gameplay out on him, and if I think he's better than, like, say, Bradley Beal from a backup shooting guard, might be a card I consider taking. But this Elton Brand card is a really good free card, I would say. Once again, he would still probably be the worst option in season 1. So even though they upgraded him, it's still, we need better rewards next season. But it's a start. Like I said, it seems like 2K is actually listening. I mean, like I said, they're not going to fix everything overnight. I mean, it's going to take time, but hopefully we continue going in the right direction, and they continue kind of listening to the feedback from the community. Because, like I said, these are positive steps. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as we're going in the right direction, not the wrong, I can live with it. But yeah, that's where we're at today. Hopefully, like I said, you guys haven't locked yours in, and hopefully you've watched this video before, so you can make a educated decision for what's best for your team. But let me know down in the comments if you guys have locked yours in, if you think this is a W, kind of what card you're going for. If I missed something, maybe if you think one of these other cards are a better option than Elton Brand. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in to the next video.